Alright guys, welcome back to another quick and dirty bait talk video. In this one we're going to go over the Swimbait. This is a 4.8, but I actually cut my teeth with a 5-inch Swimbait. 4.8 to 5-inch, I can't remember which one, but it was about this size. This one happens to be by Guggen Baits, the Sausage Swimmer, and this is actually, so I was pre-spawn, and I went to a lake that I knew, but I went to a different area on the lake that I'd never fished. And I thought, well, you know, so I had this rigged on, this guy right here. This happens to be a green gizzard shad color. So it's got kind of like a gray bottom, gray belly, and like a green top back. Anyways, I put this on a 3/16 ounce, I think it was like 3/0, or it should have been a little bit bigger. I think it was a little bit bigger, maybe a 4/0, maybe a 1/4 ounce, 4/0 Swimbait, Underspin hook by Owner. I was throwing it around, got a couple of bites, and I thought, well, I'm going to throw back in there. You know, I kept throwing back in there. Guys, I caught like over 100 fish in that whole lake that day. 50. I mean, I'm not even exaggerating. I mean, I found them schooling up. They weren't giants by any means. So I mean, it was just a ton of fish right there in that one area. They schooled up, and man, I just had one heck of a day. They were a bunch of 2 and 3 pounders, you know, anywhere between, well, 2 and 3 and down. So we caught a bunch of small ones too, but guys, I mean, you don't need small swim baits to catch small fish. I mean, not that you would really want to catch small fish, but I mean, small fish will still bite big swim baits like this. But this thing actually really got me going on throwing that all the time. It is now one of my search lures, my search baits, and it's something that I trust and I have a lot of confidence in. And this swim bait, all I was doing was cast and slow reel. I mean, if I was hitting the bottom, I would reel just a little bit faster, but that was it. Nothing special, no special twitches, pauses, nothing. They were just hungry. They wanted to crush it. Now, that's not the same deal with everything, but that's the way it worked for me that day. Sometimes I will add different pause, you know, a pause here or there. But I've been throwing it. I throw this in the sparse weed cover and out, in and out. You can throw this anywhere. This thing's really versatile, and you throw it on the right hook. You get it Tex Pose right here, Texas rig, weedless. So throw it in and out pads. You can throw it in, you know, in and out of sparse weeds, pencil reeds, docks, wood, everything. This thing catches fish everywhere. This is a bait that I always have rigged up, ready to go in the boat. If it's not already on the deck, it's in the locker, ready to go. So this thing is definitely caught me a ton of fish. It's definitely, I've gotten a lot of success off of this alone. Even when I would throw a swim jig, I wouldn't get no bites. I throw this out there, slow roll it, man, I find them. So this is my search bait, and you can see it in one of my videos. My last spring, one of my spring videos from last year. I started out with this. I found a couple of the big ones, and I switched that big dangerous swim bait. Got them, you know, hammered on them. But this is one of my new search baits, and this thing's been catching me a ton of fish, guys. So this is, you know, a really good bait to throw whenever you're having a hard day fishing. Just grab it and go. Not much else to say about this, but it catches a lot of fish. And that's it for this week's quick and dirty bait talk video. Get out, get you some, and give it a shot. Maybe it'll be your next search bait. Till then, we'll catch you in the next video.